Alright guys, it's Clinton from CNC Equipment. If you guys have not been following my channel, I did buy some property right next to the shop. The shop actually sits right over the hill there. We've got like 46 acres here. We've been kind of cleaning up. I started on it a couple days ago. I know you guys been wanting to see this thing in action a little bit, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to keep on cleaning stuff up. There's a bunch of dead trees and some stumps and stuff we're burning. This whole place is like overgrown. It's not been taken care of for the last few years, so we got a bunch of stuff around this pond over here. I did take one big beech tree out. I'm not sure if this one's still alive yet or not. I was trying to wait and see if it buds out, but people that lived here told me it was dead. We got another one over there, it's dead. But there's just a lot of overgrown stuff around the fields, around the house. Dad's actually on a Takahoochee somewhere down there running a brush cutter, but we're gonna work along those fields, kind of get them cleaned back up so the limbs ain't overgrown. We can get a tractor and stuff around it, clean some of that stuff up. You guys can see it's all overgrown around this pond, but it may have to dry up before we can get a brush cutter down and cut some of that stuff up. So but all this is overgrown. I did clean the back of the dam off yesterday, got all the brush and stuff off it. Got this little fire going on there. I had to stoke it up. But yeah, that pond's been there a long time. That dam's not real big. It's pretty steep on the backside there, as you guys can see. So there's a bunch of springs on this property, so it's wet in multiple places. So anyway, I'm gonna get the old John Deere 250G fired up. You guys probably seen a couple pictures that popped up on the YouTube feed. This thing is a 2015. It has 400 hours on it. Come from the United States Marine Corps. It's one of their X machines. Not been run very much at all. I got a ditch bucket over there for it. I got a brand new digging bucket, dirt bucket on it here. But like I say, this thing's got 400 hours on it, but pretty cool. It's got a nice hydraulic thumb on it. Got kind of a weird quick coupler that the military's been using for probably 25 years. So it's a wedge style coupler. Not a huge fan of it, but it does work. So it's all set up. So we're gonna get the oil checked on this dude and get this thing fired up. The big thing about this, if you guys know anything about equipment, since about 2012 on up, they put emissions on stuff. So this machine has 0 emissions on it. It has no DEF, DPF. The Army or the Marine Corps ordered this thing without any of that stuff. So it's just like a pre-emissions machine, which is pretty cool. So don't have to worry about any of this stuff. So this is actually Hitachi Excavator. Hitachi and Deere were together. They actually split up there a few months ago. Very good machines. About the only difference between this and Hitachi, this one has the Deere motor in it. John Deere has a 6068. Like I say, it's all pre-emission stuff, even though it is a late model machine. So I'm going to check the oil on that and we'll get going. Alright, I was up here checking oils and I was show you guys this engine. As you can see over there, that's just a plain old muffler. There's no DPF, DEF, no EGR. So this is like a 2008 or earlier version of an engine. It's like a tier 2. So that is plumb. They know there's an issue with that stuff when they order a 2015 machine that doesn't have that stuff on it. I mean, that's all a good idea, but people like us can't have it. So well, I guess you can if you want to come buy an excavator from me. So you guys let me know what you think about that in the comments. I gotta quit talking about that stuff. I want to get this dude warmed up. Alright, gonna start this up. You guys probably see that's not a normal key. There's no key wear whatsoever. Military specs, everything like that. If you see the 850J John Deere military ones, no key in them. They put that same switch and all that stuff. I guess they don't want to worry about losing keys and stuff. Everything's pretty much the same. This is a civilian machine. We do have a machine gun holder there. Comes out and set your weapon in there. But everything's pretty much the same. They got some extra guards. They got auxiliary hydraulics in there for some stuff. I've read that the track frames have an extra 48 feet of weld in them, other than a standard civilian tractor, for some extra reinforcement. I don't know whether that's true or not, but I did read that in the military article. But this thing is all optioned out with auxiliary hydraulics. It's all kinds of stuff going on here. So it's fully loaded for sure. Radio, air, all that good stuff. So very nice machines like new. So we're gonna let this dude warm up a little bit, and then we'll get to it. All right, Dad's over there cutting some brush along the pond. He'll probably be stuck or in the pond here in a little bit. Time will tell. I'm gonna stoke this fire up a little bit. That used to be a big old stump yesterday I dug out. It's about burnt up. See if we can bust it apart here. It's only a matter of time before he gets stuck. kind of an old foundation up here. I don't know what that's from. It said this used to be a mink farm. Raised minks on it. Kind of interesting. Gonna kind of clean this brush up along these edges here and make things look nice and pretty. Probably get rid of this foundation at some point. Alright, you guys see in there, got that little point all cleared off. Quite a bit of room in there. We still got some more we're going to do over here next, but I've got that all cleaned up down through there. A little dump truck load stacked up here. I'm going to walk around the corner there. You guys can ride along. You guys keep an eye out. You actually will see the shop over there. Head over that way. See that roof over there? That's actually the shop, so we're just kind of right across the street somewhat. So I'm gonna walk in here and get the rest of this little point cleaned off here and stacked up here. Alright, you guys seen I had to come over here and get the track back on the skid steer. Dad threw the track off in that ditch here, but got him all up and running there. He's got quite a bit mowed. I'm actually surprised he's not got stuck yet. Pretty steep hillside. You can see how much he's got done. The fire is way over there where he was at this morning, but he's working around there while I'm over here, because I was working way over there. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this brush cleaned up, some of these tree limbs cleaned up here while we're out here. So got the old dump truck loaded down, if I would say so myself. There ain't much more I can put on it. The bad thing about those dump trucks, only got like a 10-foot bed on them. It had some sideboards on it. Dad done ripped this one off. I think I broke the other one, so. But that's definitely a load there. Getting back on here, I'm going to show him. He's never drove that kind of dump truck before, so I'm going to show him how it dumps down here for the first load. I'd have to say that's stacked up there pretty tall. He's going to back down here to the burn pile. Go that way a little bit. On back. Alright, that's good. Just put your PTO in gear. You gotta have your transmission in park or drive. You go in. Sometimes you have to move a couple inches in gear to get it flowing and put it back in neutral. Okay, you turn your handle around. Somebody's made some extension handle on there. Go ahead and pull her back. So on this brush, this bed will actually stand up like almost 90 degrees, but you just want to lift it up to a little bit farther than when it slides out, then you're going to pull up. If you sit there and stand it straight up, you can jam that wood up in the bed, but it'll start sliding here in a little bit. You go up a little bit more. Now pull up. Raise your bed up as you're pulling up. Go ahead and pull it up a little more. Alright, now raise your bed all the way up. You tore my other sideboard off there. You tear my sideboard up? You tear my sideboard up? Now pull up a little bit. You guys can see how steep those beds go. Alright, now you can start going down. As you're driving, just hold it down. So, this bed is power up and power down, but you'll have to use power for a ways till it gets halfway down, then you can pick the PTO out. So that's lowering it down there, see? You want to lower it down, see those wheels back there on those ramps? You want to lower it down with power until it gets to those ramps, so you don't want it to fall down with its own gravity. So now you can pick that PTO out while you're still holding this handle down here, see? See how the bed's still coming down gravity? Yeah. So you can be holding that down and driving back up here to me, see? Okay? Alright, I think we got him figured out. Good. think you're loaded.
I think so.
You go dumper. The next stuff will be back here in that field, so you go dump that. I'll push your burn pile up, then we'll go back over there. Okay. got this little area all cleaned up front here. I'll take the bush hog over that there and get those little things. There's no sense digging those all up, so got that cleaned up. I think that's about it for today. We'll do a little flyover and check everything out here. All right, that's a wrap on that. What do you think, Hunter? Yep. Lock the old door up here. How was the dump truck today?
A little rough.
A little rough? You did pretty good driving it. Was that your first time?
Second time.
Second time. Well, first time with that dump truck, wasn't it? So.
Yep.
All right, you guys seen us working today. We'll give you a little closer here and let you take a look around and see what we done. All right, gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour here of what we done. This morning you seen me over here clearing out this woods line, kind of beating that brush back. That's where we first started the Excavator 400 and everybody got here, so got that all cleaned up there. We still got some piles to load out and get dump truck driver again, so we'll head over to the pond. This was the biggest thing here. Dad's been running the skid steer for 4, 5, 6 hours here. Cleaned up all that brush along there. You can kind of see where the old brush line was there along that pond. But he's cleaned probably 30, 40 foot all the way around that thing. Really opened it up. All right, it's a pretty big improvement from what it looked like for sure. Definitely a lot better. I hadn't been mowed for several years, so kind of go up front here where we was working at last year today. You guys can check it out, but just cleaning up brush and stuff. It's just been neglected for quite a few years, so you guys can kind of see up here where we was working at last. So cleaned out all that brush there and stuff. So there's your dump truck, Hunter. I'll take you around the pond here. You can definitely see where the excavator's been driving. So Dad's been over the hill there and cleared out all that brush and stuff. But it's coming along. We got a lot more to do. There's a lot of brush over there and a lot of brush still left. So got all this stuff down in here. I don't know what we're gonna do at the pond yet. We may just leave it alone. It's got a bunch of I don't know what, those lily pads or something growing around the edges. I need to see if anybody's got any good ideas or something how to kill those things. Got some kind of treatment. I heard that you could put some dye in there and it actually kills the sunlight off to them. I'm not sure if that's true, but if any of you guys have any helpful insight to that, you can kind of see they're growing like 30, 40 feet out from the shoreline there all the way around the pond, but they're just now starting to come in. So like I cleared the back of the dam off there a couple days ago. You can kind of see there's the burn pile going on there. So but yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to clean up yet. Got all this stuff here you see, so and a lot of work left. So we're supposed to get a bunch of rain in here tonight. So there was a tornado going through out in Kansas and stuff, I heard. So there you can see the shop off in the background there, but we're kind of working our way down to it. It's really wet down here towards this end. So guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Like I say, if you like what you see in these videos, you want to see more of this kind of stuff, definitely let me know. So we are always doing all kinds of different stuff. So appreciate all the comments, love reading them and responding to them. So you guys definitely leave some comments and give me a thumbs up. So if you want to keep seeing more of this kind of action here, definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up this summer. So we will catch you guys next time.